So welcome to Stoke Driving School, our first online driving lesson. Today we're dealing with Hanford Roundabout. So here we are travelling down the A500 and we're going to head for Stone. So good advice here, when you're coming off and you know you're going right, come off a bit, leave it a little bit later before you go down the slip road so you actually come off in the lane that you want. It saves lane changing. So if you look to the left, that lane only goes left, as you'll see in a minute. So here we're going right, so we know that vehicles should have gone to left, so we just check, make sure they do in our mirror, and then we can pick up the left part of the roundabout, which actually puts us in the perfect lane to head towards Stone, A34 Stone. Remembering the old rule, left is best. Now we're going to head towards Newcastle, so we'll come down the A500 towards Newcastle, and just like I said, there's the left lane just for turning left. So make sure you do go left here, because as you've seen, other vehicles do get over to the left part of the roundabout. Here we're going to go A500 towards Stoke. So what we do, check our mirrors, get into the position for turning right, and what you'll see here is two lanes both going right when this vehicle moves. So there you go, you've got the one on the right and then the one for straight and right. So we go by the rule again, left is best, and that puts us in this position. And as you can see now, we are on the outside of the roundabout in the perfect position to join the A500. A couple of points here. You can see these lines, these arrows here on your right, they're called deflection arrows. So if you were in that lane, you need to get over, and that's because there's solid white lines here, and we can't enter solid white lines unless it's an emergency. And when they go broken, that's when you can actually join the A500. So now we're heading towards Newcastle, turning right at Hanford Roundabout. So we've come down from Bet365 Stadium, we're turning right. Good tip here is to keep next to the white line on the middle. And again, you'll see here that there are two arrows, both of them going straight. There's nothing about going right yet. So we keep in the left of these ones. Then when we go, what you'll see is two arrows going right. So now we're in the perfect position. If we can keep in our left lane, don't have to worry about anyone getting past us on the left. And then when you can, great time here to give a signal left to tell other vehicles that you're definitely coming off. So here we're looking at turning right, A500, or following signs for Shewsbury. So this appears many times on driving tests, and if you're not familiar with this roundabout, can be a point of failure. So just to go through it, here we're in the right lane for turning right. Once we enter the roundabout, we do stay in the right lane, but when you come to the next set of traffic lights, I would suggest you get your middle mirror and near side mirror a good check, and then move slightly over into the left of these two lanes, which puts you in the perfect position to join the slip road. As you can see, if you was in the right lane, it would be awkward because of these broken lines.